Okay, those of you that are just joining us right now, we are about to get started with our D main for round 3. In about 5 seconds, you will get to see 8 racers battle it out for the bump spot to the C main. And that's the start. Ooh, we had a wreck early on. Looks like Corey Tyler with his Techno. It's okay because he wrecked about 10 times yesterday as well. That Team Techno does really good. Yes, Corey Tyler raced with us at Mike's Hobby Shop in Porter, Texas yesterday, and now he's racing with us virtually in Argentina at Buenos Aires, which is the capital city of Argentina. Somebody fact check me on that, please, because I don't want to make stuff up. I tend to do that a lot. We're watching an amazing battle unfold between John Schmuttle and Scott Taylor. John is from the Houston area, and Scott Taylor is from the Rio Grande Valley. Today I'm going to play with a few camera views, so let's kind of zoom in a little. This is Scott Taylor in the driver's view. I know Cody Babbitt was asking me how it looks like. That's what it looks like, fellas. This is camera 5 for us as we're watching the lead. Looks like Hobie has moved up to the second spot. Oh, nice pass on the inside. Oh, there it is. Beautiful. Looks like Hobie Flea's got the best of that right over there. Pretty sure I saw Carlos Suarez wreck in the back. Once we hit 3 minutes, I'll go down and see who's at what lap. Looks like Hobie's taking the lead comfortably now. As I say that, Scott Taylor makes a pass on the inside. Hobie takes the outside line. Scott keeps on the inside. Looks like Hobie got a better drive. Scott's going to hug it on the inside. Hobie goes around him. Scott comes on the inside now. Interesting lines. One's doing an in-out, in-out. The other's doing an out-in, out-in. They take the triple double over there. Oh, Hobie runs wide. Scott gets the best of him again. And this is from the driver's stand view. Scott Taylor's comfortably sitting in the lead. And when I say comfortably, this is comfortably because all 8 drivers actually qualified within 4 seconds of each other. 2 minutes down. Let's do a quick run. Actually, we'll wait for 3 minutes before we look at laps. Looks like Carlos Suarez, our TQ for the D main. Commentator's curse got him and Hobie over there. Looks like Scott's just cruising away slowly. Okay, let's start from the back, check with lap times. So, it looks like... Actually, we'll start from the front. So, Scott Taylor, fast lap 47.9. Carlos Suarez, literally a blink away from him, 47.0. Hobie, 47.4. This lead group is definitely running 47s. John Schmuttle, fastest guy on the track, 46.2. If he can just stay consistent, he should get these guys. Sean, 48.2. Everybody's running really good lap times. This is what I love about these open class events where there's no sportsman or open or pro. Everybody's just running where they qualified. Charles Hall struggling there. 51 was his last. Before that, he ran a 47.5. And then Dave Howell, 51.52. Slow start today for Dave Howell. Usually he's very explosive on the starts. Corey Tyler, just still durability testing with his Techno. 50.9 his fastest lap. On the front, we've got a great battle. Corey, you are struggling today. That is true. You look damn fast yesterday, though. I'll tell you that. You had the highest speed going to turn 1. Alright, let's follow Scott Taylor. Actually, I'm going to zoom into Carlos Suarez since he's in second and see what kind of view we can get from him to Scott. So we're looking at Carlos Suarez. Take the nice jump over there. Both lines very identical. Please do not get dizzy on me. I know this is, oh, triple right there. Runs it wide. So Carlos and Scott seem to be the 2 guys going back and forth on the battles. I am not sure what brand Carlos drives in real life. But that is a interesting blue colored wheel body combo. I kind of like it with the pink details he's got on as commentator's curse gets the best of him. Let's zoom out as we see John Schmuttle make the pass for second place. Remember, we are taking 2 bump ups. Oh, Carlos Suarez got him again. So for those that are just joining in, this is the 3rd round for our VRC May series. This is a 4-round series that we're doing every Thursday of May, and 1 drop. 3 points are going to be counted. We're giving qual points for qualifying and main points for where you actually finish. Tonight we had 23 racers qualify with us. You're watching the D main. 5 minutes are about to pass. If something happens to the software around the after 5 minutes, basically that's where the standings will stay. So as of right now, it looks like Scott Taylor and Carlos Suarez will get the bump if something happens. Let's look at everybody's lap times. We'll start from the back. So Corey Tyler has managed to dip into the 47s with a 47.4. Nice. Perfectly taken that triple. Sean, Team Hot Bodies now. He is no longer on TLR. He just sold his TLR yesterday, luckily to a local guy who's now at Mike's and has the bug. He was grin yesterday, had a great time. He volunteered Marshall and seems like a great candidate for Sean's old TLR. So we're going to say Sean is racing an HB Truggy that just looks like a buggy. He's running a 47.7. Dave Howell has moved up a spot, found his consistency. His last 3 laps were 47.6, 47.2, and 47.2. That's what I expect. Perfect. Good job, David. Charles Hall, currently sitting in 5th place. Fast lap of 46.3. So Charles is actually the quickest guy on the track right now, 46.3. Hobie, 47.3, consistently running 4th right now. John Schmuddle, I say Charles was the fastest. John just proved me wrong. John just ran a personal best lap time of 45.5. He's currently sitting in 3rd and the only person close enough to fight for the bump spot. In the bump spot, in 2nd place, is Carlos Suarez, our TQ for the D main, at a 44.7. So Carlos Suarez from this main has now risen to the fastest lap time, 44.7. Scott Taylor, while he's not the fastest, his fast lap's only a 46.3. He is currently battling Carlos. So this battle right now that we're watching between Carlos and Scott, they're both secured in the bump spot. However, both of them are still battling it out and slowing it down and making it for John to catch him. Let's ride with Scott right now. So we're watching them in the not allowed driver view. So this is Scott Taylor from Rio Grande Valley, following Carlos Suarez. Carlos, do tell me where you're from if you can hear me, as Scott Taylor gets the commentator's curse. DFW. Okay, so Carlos Suarez is from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So I'm assuming you call Indy RC your home track? Excellent. We love the guys at Indy. Nice. Nice lines. Yeah, we've had a lot of people come in the A main. Later on, you'll see Jonathan Phelps battle it out with the best of the best. He is also an Indy guy and making a comeback after a few years, but he's been racing for 25 plus years with Mugen. And I'm glad you're able to talk to me right now and let me commentate with the others while you're racing. As I say that, I jinxed you and you just lost your first place to Scott Taylor, but now it makes for an exciting way for you to catch him back. We just hit 8 minutes, so let me quickly take a picture for my records in case something happens to the software. So as of right now, the bump ups would be Scott and Carlos. If you're wondering why I keep doubting the software, it's because it is ancient. Let's check everybody's lap times. Corey Tyler, 47.4. Sean, 47.5. David, 46.3. Nice. Gained a whole second there. I like how every time I scroll to somebody, they get commentator's curse. Charles Hall, 46.3. Looks like John Schmuddle had a few bad laps back to back, but he is the fastest guy on track again, 44.9. He is in the 44s. Hobie with a 45.8, currently up to 3rd. He's made the pass on John. He is 4.9 seconds behind Carlos, so he has to pull one out of the bag right now in the last 2 laps to make something happen. Carlos Suarez, 44.6, tied with John Schmuddle's 44.6 as the 2 fastest guys on the track. Scott Taylor, though, not even close to these guys in fast lap. However, his top 5 lap is definitely better than them, and that's the consistency you need in some of these lower mains. So we've got 50 seconds to go. As long as Scott can hold people back for another 40 seconds, I would say he has comfortably got this one as we switch to cameraman number 3. So according to cameraman number 3, Scott Taylor's got a decent lead as he goes over the triple. So I think the battle to watch here in the last 40 seconds will actually be between Hobie and Carlos Suarez. They will both probably get this lap and will get caught the next time. So the battle to watch is 1.3 seconds. Carlos Suarez and Hobie Fleece. And if I'm mispronouncing some of y'all's names, I do apologize, as both of them do kind of get that segment wrong. Nobody gains or loses. So this is the battle to watch, folks, right here. Can Hobie pull something out? Carlos did get a little wide there. Oh, Hobie also got wide there. Looks like tire wear is a serious issue. Time is over, so whoever gets to the start-finish line first between Carlos and Hobie gets the second spot. I think Scott Taylor's pretty much sealed it. Hobie does wreck over there, so I think it is safe to say Carlos has got it as he goes across. Yes. Okay, folks, those of you that just finished, please do not disconnect. I would love to see your fast laps. I love how this track's pit lane is immediately on the right, so once you finish, go straight to the right side into the pits. Ignore the creepy guy in the blue shirt and red shorts. He's just out there seeing what this hobby's about. Awesome. So for those of you that are watching us, you just saw the epic D main take place. We're going to go over everybody's fast lap and then get right into our C main. Okay, so it looks like everybody ran a Tekin motor. I love saying that. Okay, looks like fast lap from 8th, Corey Tyler was 47.4, David Howell was 46.3, Sean in 6th was a 47.5. I have no idea, John, where you're finding that much speed, but in 5th place, John Schmuddle, 44.9. And then Charles Hall in 4th place, 46.3. Hobie 45.5 in 3rd place, barely missing out. Carlos Suarez, our 2nd place bump spot with a 44.6. The fastest person on track is actually Carlos Suarez with a 44.6. And then Scott Taylor, Mr. Consistent, 1.5 seconds off from John and Carlos in fast lap, but gets them with that consistency, running a 46.0. So it looks like our D main winners will be Scott and Carlos. They'll bump up. Both of them ran a 12-lap session. So we're going to now go into our C main. So those of you that are watching, keep watching. In a few minutes, we're going to get started with our C main. So congrats to Scott and Carlos for bumping up. Everyone else, I will put you in the pits.